become his own guy.
Still just 26, so there's still plenty of time to get things sorted out. And he's got plenty of good years left.
But you're right. When you have a lot of voices you're listening to, coaches, parents, I mean, that gets confusing.
He's got to believe, in him, his own decisions. It's like you were talking about on the court. They don't need to be coached. It's a good serve.
Oh, maybe Coco could maybe learn a little bit of that too. She's got a lot of voices in her head.
Let's first serve.
Can I say something that without sounding mushy?
Of course you can.
Those two they are sweet together.
Oh.
They are.
What's wrong with that?
I just had to say that.
Couples who get along on and off the court.
Wow. What a thought.
Tsitsipas, for a while, they were sort of the power couple in tennis. Then you get, Sinner Kalinskaya.
Yeah.
He's a major champion now. Kalinskaya made a nice run at Wimbledon. They were supporting each other's matches. And the Minor Katie Bolter.
True.
Monfils Svitolina, the senior.
That's
there's what we need, John, is one event with all four teams who are romantically linked.
Woohoo!
Or you could split up the couples and start playing.
No.
You don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
Don't get that going.
Yeah.
Sounds like wife swap. Yeah, on MTV or something.
You're on to something, a new streaming series.
Well, I think they've already done those.
Pretty good serving from Steph in the first game. He looks all business.
Yeah.
I think they're going to be all business this set.
Yeah. Fritz will go back to serve now.
There won't be as many smiles in this match and giggles, I don't think.
May have to work for a little harder. Fritz was pretty dominant, but Osaka and Kyrgios both struggling on the return in that first semifinal. Wicked. Taylor has a lot of options with the serve, John, doesn't he?
He uses his height well. It's excellent serve. He can get it, rev it up too. He's reached the 140 category every now and then. Not a particularly good serve there, though.
No.
15 all.
That inside out forehand is pretty darn good.
Tomahawked it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Makes the seats.
30 all.
This is great for the fans to see because I'm just thinking about these guys, Ben Shelton, Tsitsipas, Kyrgios, Fritz. I mean, they don't play a lot of doubles. It's good to see another side to them.
$40-30.
And a hold for Fritz and Anisimova, 1-all.
1 game all, first set.
Not many of the top guys certainly willing to step up to the challenge of playing doubles in majors when it's
Right.
best of 5.
Right.
It's a big ask.
It is a big ask, and now it's starting to be a big ask even for the women. But I think Naomi and John, I also think Iga
15 love.
could really improve her volley and her positioning at the net, her confidence going in if she played a few doubles matches a year.
Let's. First serve.
I think she's still trying to figure out her movement on like a grass court. You know, how she could best utilize, because she hasn't looked comfortable. On hard courts at times she has. There's certain matchups she hates, but she feels like she can move on the hard courts, so.
Missed it. Chris, you said earlier that you feel the women's field here for the Open is so
30 love.
wide open. Do you have a favorite? Have you been asked to make a pick yet? Too soon? You want to see the draw first?
Too soon? I would like to see the draw first, if that's okay with you.
It's okay with me.
I'd like to see the matchups, yeah.
No pressure here. I was just wondering if you had a clear favorite.
No, I actually don't.
You have a clear men's favorite, John?
You know, I actually do believe that it's more open than it has been. Having said that, it would be surprising if one of the 3 guys, you know, the 3 guys, obviously Novak, Sinner, and Alcaraz. Medvedev's been there. You know, he'd be the next guy. Zverev's trying to break through.
You feel it's a big deal to watch the draw? Center, top seed, Djokovic second. Where will Alcaraz fall? Which half of the draw will he fall? Is that something that fans should look for, or is it not that big a deal?
I think it's pretty important, actually. But I also think where their heads are at. You know, they're weary for a lot of different reasons. You know, who can hang tough.
Game. Badosa, Tsitsipas.
So no chances of a break so far.
It's going to be a big ask for Alcaraz, you know, to having gotten to win the French, win Wimbledon, finals of Olympics, to be able to, you know, rise to the occasion, even though he's young. Sinner's all of a sudden got this, you know, cloud over him. Djokovic hasn't played, you know, as you would think if there's ever be a letdown, it'd be now.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? That opens the door for 10 other players.
So Novak coming off that, I think, the towering achievement of his career, winning that gold medal in that match, and then Alcaraz frustrated there, and then having that little melt, just smashing the racket, a little bit of frustration, pressure from him.
He was human, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, he is human. He got upset, you know, I honestly, when I was watching, I was like, what is going on? The worst. It was for him so uncharacteristic.
It was pretty shocking, just because, you know, he looks up to Nadal, who had never once in his long career ever did anything like that. And we hadn't really seen anything like that. And Carlos says pretty good job on the frame that he did.
Not once, not twice, not 3, not 4, 5 times. I said, you're catching up to me. Only 1,000 away.
And then, of course, Sinner at times appeared to be laboring with his movement, but is able to get over the finish line and win the trophy in Cincinnati.
Glad to see Francis make a run and gets a couple good breaks. You know, Runa, if He's got a lot, going on with the off-court. I don't know what's exactly, not even close. What do you mean exactly? Carousel of coaches, family involved. Where's his head at? He had 2 match points on Francis. A lot of uncertainty.
Makes it interesting.
It does.
They're all unsettled right now. The top women, the top men. It's been a long, challenging year. They're all unsettled. These 2 women who are watching right now have been out for most of the year, so they're fresh and they're playing freely and they're fine. I mean, tennis only has like a month off, a month and a half, if that.
Made a good point, John. Olympic years are always tricky, but when it's on clay after a grass court major, and then you got to quickly either rest or try to get some hard court reps in.
The next week, the Masters 1000.
Which a lot of them missed Canada, but still, it becomes a really interesting preparation for the Open.
Medvedev played the Olympics. He lost 2 matches in a row. Zverev got to a couple quarters in a set, which wasn't bad. Carlos lost his 1 match. Novak didn't play. Tommy Paul lost early. Taylor lost first match. Nakashima beat him. You could go. If you looked at Alex de Minaur has been out since Wimbledon. Tsitsipas played the Olympics, was in the quarters, had that lead, lost. I think he won a match. It's tough. The guys that benefited. Wait, Tiafoe finding himself. Shelton didn't play.
40-30.
Maybe could help both of them. Quarters played a lot. I think Sabalenka's in a pretty good place because she hasn't played, so she's going to be, presuming she's healthy, I think she's fresher mentally.
Same thing's going on the women's side,
She
guys.
didn't play the Olympics, right?
No, or Wimbledon.
I know she didn't play Wimbledon.
I mean, it's like, you talk about the men. I'm thinking same thing is happening on the women's side. I mean, Navarro had a meltdown at the French. I mean, at the Olympics.
2 games all, first set.
2 all here. Brad didn't seem too concerned about Coco's lack of consistency. I mean, you play it up when you come in off a title in Cincinnati. She was on a roll a year ago. The opposite is true. Now he's sort of downplaying the importance of that. Feels she can kind of reboot. You mentioned she went home.
Maybe he's thinking that the pressure's off as well.
Coach's job.
Yeah.
It was good that she went home, though.
You wouldn't be like, I'm really concerned. I don't know.
15 love.
True.
You always have to be positive, though, when you're a coach. You have to look at it. Any situation, you have to make it a positive. There's nothing good comes out of being negative.
Whoa.
Love.
The other thing is, now there are 10 designated tournaments that you have to play. In the previous years, there haven't been that many. And you play Billie Jean King Cup, that's 2 weeks. And all these other tournaments like Charleston, and there's a lot of tournaments that are very attractive. The players like to play, but you add those on.
It's a good return by Anisimova, scorched right near the baseline.
So you're talking about 10, obviously, excluding the majors?
Yes, plus the majors, which is another 8 weeks. And those 10 tournaments, by the way, are very often a week and a half. Some, Indian Wells and those tournaments.
Now they're changing
Then
Cincinnati,
you have Davis Cup and Billie Jean
in
King
Montreal.
Cup.
They're going to add those, make those longer tournaments.
Yeah. And then you had the Olympics, which emotionally probably sapped everybody's energy. Greatest experience in the world for them, but can you imagine Coco Gauff, how she felt carrying the flag? I mean, I think that took a lot out of her. Meanwhile, sorry, we'll get back to the match.
Wicked serve from Tsitsipas.
But that's what he has to do. I mean, if you're going for $250,000, that's what you have to do.
Dominant on serve, 3-2. Look out, Amanda.
Last minute substitute for Sabalenka. Is that right?
Yes, it is. Yeah, got the call.
What happened?
She won the tournament
Yeah, she was just
on
Monday. The final Monday in
Monday,
Cincinnati.
yesterday. Yeah.
It was yesterday?
Yeah.
Jess Pegula made a nice run.
Yeah.
Well, Jessica Pegula took off some time during the clay court season. You
No,
know?
that's true.
Okay.
She needs to
gonna
take
be,
some time.
Well, she's going to be fresh.
She's fresher, yeah. Then she's not playing doubles now. She's gonna keep that energy going.
She's not fresh right this moment. She'll be fresh in a
Yeah,
couple
that's
days.
true.
Since
That's
she just
true.
won, Toronto in the finals of Cincy.
Better to be fresh or better to be confident after notching some wins? In general, you think?
Well, I
these
think
majors?
if you can be confident, but your body can be,
Fresh or
exhausted.
confident. If you had to pick one.
How about fresh and confident?
Yeah, but that's
Okay, good.
Jeez.
So don't play, but still be confident. That's the secret.
less is more.
I know you guys are fresh and confident and ready to go for
15 love.
next Monday.
Oh, yeah. I'm not fresh or confident about tomorrow, though.
Yeah, you're kind of
I'm
I'm getting a little nervous.
You've been
already.
pacing around
Yeah.
here a little bit.
I'm just going to try.
Don't think about it.
I'm just happy to see there's no radar gun out there.
30 love.
I'm surprised Kyrgios didn't throw an underhand serve in.
That's
Maybe.
true. He was practicing it.
Maybe that's what I'm going to do to Andre if he's.
John, just get yourself up to the net. You'll be fine.
Believe me, don't worry.
You're going to have to really work
on
hard.
my high backhand. Like
As the captain of that team, you're going to have to work hard. Get Novak some confidence.
Confidence.
Get him some belief.
Return. Get him some belief
Just
in his
get him to
return.
believe in himself and be confident.
Something tells me he doesn't need me for that.
Something tells me anytime you and Andre are on the same court, I don't care what it is, it gets a little
It's gonna,
too
he's
competitive.
going to try to make me look bad. I know. I can
You
feel
got
that
something
already.
going on with him?
Oh,
Healthy
not
competition.
that I'm aware of.
I witnessed the pickleball challenge, Chrissy. That's
Oh,
why-
okay.
That's why I asked that.
Okay.
Which
That's
one or two?
Both.
What was better, Pickleball 1 or the Eagles and Steely Dan? I know it's a tough thought.
Same building you're
Yeah,
talking about.
same building, yeah.
I'm going to go slight nod to the Eagles. Because I could drink tequila while during that, not during the show.
Forty 30.
A lot of consultation.
Yeah.
Anisimova and Fritz spending a lot of time. These points get more and more important.
And this is
Deciding point.
now. If you were Fritz right now, and you think, what are the odds of him not hitting it to Tsitsipas's backhand? But he has slid that wide one, because he hits that wide one. It's because Tsitsipas is thinking that. Here's a second serve. He's going back so he can hit a forehand. If I were to go right at Amanda, sorry. Wow.
He ran a long way to make that a forehand, didn't he? It was right up the middle.
Yeah, but
He didn't really hit it.
Paula's shot.
Why didn't he hit
worse.
it at Amanda?
Why is Fritz putting Amanda in the middle when he's serving? Can you just explain that to me?
Because if she plays I, she's closer to the net, in the way that she goes. So the volley will be easier than if she's sort of stuck, forced to cover more, like for the lob, say.
You a fan of the I formation in general?
I'm a fan of the I formation because it throws off the returner a little bit more than it used to, like back when it was more traditional. And it's allowed players that aren't that skilled at net to get away with it because they're standing closer. More players are, covering them, staying back.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, I don't like. To me, like if you want to make doubles, sort of last, you should force. It has to be a different game, not like them all standing back hitting ground stroke.
Oh, I agree with that.
So it should be almost like required, like you have to serve.
I'm just trying to think if she's in the middle and then Badosa gets. Ooh, let's watch this. Badosa gets the return back, either to the right or to the left.
Right.
She's still. Amanda still has to move over to one of the.
She's got to move to one
over
or two sides, and she'll be very close to the net.
Okay.
To make the volley
I just
easier.
didn't think with her kind of moving over to one side, that's going to.
I mean, they predetermined. I'm going to serve to up the middle, and then you're going to go left, and.
Oh, Fritz had a sitter forehand.
They're getting a little tight out there.
Yeah, they're getting a little sloppy.
There is some
thinking about the money.
That's one he'd like to have back.
And this is all or nothing. And that tenses you up a little.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Moving around the court beautifully and showing the touch. Another very comfortable hold for Badosa and Tsitsipas. 4-3. No break opportunities yet for the American team in this set.
That's a smart volley there, deep. And then he sees that she's going to catch it a little late, so he starts to move over. And that's a sweet shot.
Yeah, he really opened up his racket there. I guess
Paula like that one.
I got to go back and ask you that question again, the I formation. I guess the reason why I asked you that was because Anisimova then has to move, and to hit a moving volley, for me, to run over to a side and hit a moving volley would be tougher than when you're standing there in the box in the regular formation. You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
So I guess I was trying to figure out.
But if you were moving and then you saw the ball coming, you sort of be ready to just attack it.
You have to be flexible to do that.
You got to be energy, just a leg, boom.
Yeah. You have to know how to volley too.
That helps. This is the game where they could win it. The Lovebirds.
Lovebirds.
Okay. He's playing I too. So let's see. Any volley hits is a winner if it's close to him.
Look at the gamesmanship. Tsitsipas hopping all over side to side back there.
I'm just waiting for somebody.
I don't think it's. He's not going to play I on the second serve.
He kind of helped induce that double. He was moving around as much as anybody ever does. As Anisimova was getting ready to serve.
Now, if I were Paula Badosa, if I got a backhand, I'd take it up the line.
Ooh. That's long.
That's a good move by Tsitsipas again.
Anisimova under serious pressure here now.
Yeah.
In the context of this match.
Here comes serve it to his backhand. See what he does.
Fritz.
He's daring. He's trying to get her to serve his forehand.
Fritz right on top of the net.
Oh,
I don't know why he's serving his forehand. That could be a costly mistake.
This is just the second break point of this set, and they have 4 of them here.
4 in a row. And then Stefanos serving for it. Looking a little bleak at the moment for these two Americans.
Now Tsitsipas is jumping around.
Yeah, he's really
And he's not a returner. Yeah.
being disruptive in a good way.
Ooh, that's where you go.
He's more active.
Thank you. Didn't even have to hit a ball.
Haven't seen a lot of that jumping around until this important game. All
Right.
fair game, John. Okay to do whatever you have to do to try to get in the server's head.
Totally fair game.
He's
Totally fair game. I mean, it's nothing that was, he's not crossing any line here. Ooh, that's the best back
that
ace hit today.
yeah, right.
In the kitchen, and there is the break. It could be decisive as Tsitsipas will now serve for this mixed madness title and the $250,000 purse. And what can Anisimova do as a returner here?
They're coming down again with the yellow balls. What did you call them before? The vultures?
The vultures are back. These poor kids.
I'm not judging. I'm
coming
saying
back.
what happens. Vultures know when something is finished, and they go in and
Go for it.
capitalize for it. You like buzzards better?
I think that's
Buzzards
a
are
little more
circling?
gentle
Okay.
word to use than vultures.
Yeah.
Well, Tsitsipas is he's won this match pretty much, huh? Moving around a little bit more.
It's played well.
But, when the girl's solid, as Badosa's
Yeah,
been,
she has
Amanda
been.
was the first match, that really helps the guy sort of settle
Sure does.
down.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. That's what Fritz has to do now.
Go up the line with him.
Absolutely. But then Tsitsipas, to me, is going to hit it to his forehand, so it makes it harder to get, straight up the line. We'll see what he does.
Okay, she's coming in.
Oh,
She's going to go
play
back.
eye. No, play eye. That's
Oh.
smart because you can be closer to the net. Volley would be a little easier. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Worked to it perfectly. Match point for a mere bag of shells, as Ralph Cramden said.
These two,
250 big ones.
these two are going to
He was
start
doing
playing
it for
more.
99,000.
No.
Who wrote Swanee River? Muhammad Amna, Ed Norton.
You okay? Are you still with us here,
No,
John?
I'm just recapping a Honeymooner show.
Jeez.
One of my favorite shows.
And there it is. Game, set,
Yep.
match. Tsitsidosa. They came in with a ready-made name for their mixed doubles team. And they showed the chemistry, good communication, except for 1 point, Paul
1
said.
point.
1 point tonight. They poorly communicated. Any couple will take that percentage
Yeah.
on the court.
And
in
good night,
life.
everybody.
I don't know. Do you think they'll start playing mixed doubles now? It'll be a much bigger purse if they win.
No, it'd be a smaller purse. If they won the Open, it's probably less money.
Oh, no question.
You win the Open mix, it's like $100 grand.
I don't think it's 250.
Oh,
It's gonna
boy.
be like
I'd
that.
have to check that.
We're going to check that. Could we,
Well, they came in and they beat
That's not good.
Mr. Feller,
It's got to be more than 250. Come on.
They
great
beat
producer of all this year.
a couple of American
While we
teams.
get ready for the presentation, can someone tell us in
Yes.
our headphones how much the mixed doubles winner gets at the
Yes.
U.S. Open?
Please.
Come on, we honor an ESPN
We will.
Plus.
I'd
Come
be-
on!
Where's
I'd be
Mickey's thing?
shocked.
Where's our research?
Where's
Are they
Mickey?
still-
Where is he?
He's home in his room, hotel room probably, writing
We'll hear from
notes for
both
tomorrow.
teams here momentarily. Fritz will be disappointed. I mean, they played really well. They came into this. I bet they liked their chances coming in, but
Yeah.
Taylor not as sharp as he was in the first match.
John, I have to hand it to you. You are the doubles expert here. It's the more solid woman, and that Paula Badosa was the most solid of all the women. You're absolutely right.
Winner of the mixed doubles, by the way, 200,000.
Oh,
so that's better than I thought.
But less than this.
Less than this.
Let's go to James.
All right, Taylor and Amanda, I know not the result you were looking for, but I hope this gets you guys prepared for next week. Amanda, how'd you feel out there getting in front of this crowd? Think it's going to get you ready for next week?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm so happy I got to perform on this court. It's my favorite court of any tournament. So, yeah, it's always fun to play in tiebreak 10s. It was a great environment, and, yeah, I had fun tonight. Didn't get the win, but next time.
Taylor, you've been playing some great doubles this summer. Are we going to see more out of you on the doubles court?
Maybe here and there, but you know, at the slams, I think we're gonna focus on the singles. But I always have a fun time coming out and playing dubs.
Like fun. Well, congratulations on getting to the finals, guys. Over to Blair.
Thanks, James. Here with our first ever Mixed Madness champion, Steph. I know you two were planning on playing together at Roland Garros this year. You had to withdraw. Was this worth the wait tonight?
It was worth the wait. We've been planning this for a very long time, and I'm super glad we made it happen. We had a bitter ending to it last time in Indian Wells, where we got eliminated in the final, so we were really close. So super grateful that we were able to produce some good tennis, but also in combination with having fun and getting to share that with that special person that you spend most of your life with. So yeah, what a great night.
Well, given how well this went for both of you, Paula, I imagine this isn't the last time we're going to see Tsitsipas on a tennis court.
Well, I have good news. I think you're going to see each other next week. We're planning to play the mixed doubles, so hopefully you guys come and cheer for us, and we have the same result as tonight.
All right, breaking news there. And Steph, before we present the trophy, since Paula did all the work tonight, she gets the full paycheck, right?
All the paycheck. We gotta use it for the kids' school. Sorry.
All right. Well, now to present our trophy tonight, please welcome Chairman of the Board and President of the USTA, Dr. Brian Hainline. New York, let's hear it. Your Mixed Madness champions.